we have a blog site and we get a lot of questions all the time. So today we wanted to come out with some of these questions we're receiving a lot of and see if we can clear the air on some of them. So I'll start with the first question, Nick.
All right.
We hear all the time, what is a short sale and how does it differ from your normal real estate transaction?
Well, that's a great question. Short sales have really arose in the recent past due to the large economical decline that we're facing. Traditional real estate is basically when you've had your house for a while, you've gained some value, and you go to sell your house because you actually have some equity in it. Now, people are in the opposite situation. People are facing financial hardships and they're having to walk away from their homes because they can no longer afford it. So what a short sale is designed for is selling your house for less than what's owed. So it's basically an agreement that's made with a lender to accept less than what's owed for the house.
Right, and I think that's a perfect answer on how to explain what a short sale is. Now, also the other questions we're hearing are how would somebody actually qualify for a short sale? And from what we've seen, working together, negotiating as many short sales as we have, you basically obviously have to be upside down on your home to be considered a short sale.
Yeah.
And you have to have a hardship. We need to show the bank that you are not financially able to afford this property any longer, or there's been something that happened in your life where you can't stay in the property. And of that, along with a bunch of other information put together, is what we used for the short sale package to get approved.
And most importantly, it's important for us just to sit down with you because you may be sitting there thinking that you don't have a hardship. But we run into a lot of cases where really you've been taking maybe some of your savings, some of your 401k retirement, and you've been dumping that into trying to keep up with your bills. So maybe you're not late, maybe you're in that situation, but the house is just becoming such a financial burden on you, and you just don't see the value ever coming back. So,
well put. I agree with that. I agree 100% with that.
Yeah.
One other big question that people are waiting for is this question. I hear this all the time. The question is, why would I short sell my property? Why would I just walk away? I mean, I just let it walk away, foreclose, and why even bother with a short sale?
Yeah, that's a great question. There are options. If you're falling behind on your mortgage payments, you could just throw your hands up and just walk away in the case of foreclosure. But as you know, there's going to be credit implications. There could be potential liabilities from a deficiency judgment standpoint. So there's lots of different things that you may run into by just walking away, and it's just a reactive way of getting out of your house, and it's going to have some financial implications. One of the great things about working with us is we have an extensive network of folks that we work with. We have bankruptcy attorneys, we have CPAs, we have such a large network that is absolutely free to you. We're just going to tap you into that network. You don't have to pay us anything for that. Really, you don't pay us anything for anything. We're going to get you out of this situation for absolutely free to you. But we're also going to get you the right consulting to get your way onto repairing your credit in the future and turning this negative situation into a positive one a few years down the road. So, we really don't like to see people be reactive, and that's really what a short sale is. It's a proactive way of getting out of your house, and it's really, I see it as a responsible way. And it'll get you back into the market. This market isn't going to turn around for a while. It's going to be years before we see a real positive turn in our market. So, in a couple of years, you could have your credit back repaired and be back in the housing market to buy another property.
Right, ready to buy in a few years. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm glad you brought up the point about the deficiency judgments. We get a lot of questions about those as well. And mainly investors have a lot of questions with these about that. And I would recommend that you just come in and see us, and we could sit down and have a long talk with one of our attorneys and get you cleared up on all that, because those situations are case by case, and we can give you all the insights you need to know about those, about the Arizona deficiency statutes.
Yeah, so come on in. Again, we're locally owned and operated here in Phoenix. This is an absolutely free service to you. We want to get out there in the community and promote this service through Proven Real Estate. And just, if you or anybody else is in this situation, is facing some sort of hardship, and really doesn't know what to do with their house, give us a call. It's free of charge. We'll sit down and work with you.
Thanks. Have a great day.